Was there a lot of civil or like racism with like people not being able to sit at counters or buses being divided in Portland or where you grew up?
Not in Portland. I know in the Deep South there was, but not in Portland. There was a racism, oh, you bet. But in other words, there weren't separate drinking fountains for blacks and whites. But Portland did have its share of race riots in '67 and '69, and your grandfather's store was the epicenter of two of those.
Can you tell me about those?
Yeah. One was, well, first of all, for everyone to kind of focus in on where we're talking about, have you ever been to the Nike outlet store?
Yeah.
That's where your grandfather's store was.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Okay. So, Mom, we were helping the priest move from one house to another in a Lampus Company truck, free labor. Yeah, a lot of free labor. Mom got a call from Dad, get the boys and get the truck the heck out of Northeast Portland, which we did. And so there were police on the roof with machine guns or semi-machine guns or whatever they call them, automatics maybe? I don't know.
I think it's semi-automatic.
Semi-automatics. Did they have them back then? Probably,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, then for Vietnam, of course they did.
Yeah.
And one of the things they were most concerned about was firebombing on the roof. And they hit the storefront windows, but the fire department was right there and they got it out. And then in '69 was the infamous dynamite in the middle of the night, where they tried to blow a hole in the back of the store, only they weren't real good with dynamite. And instead of it going, they didn't pack, you had the dynamite, it was against the wall, but you're supposed to put something against the dynamite so it blows in rather than out. And these guys didn't do it. And so it blew out and it was a mess. There was a lot of broken glass and so forth. But the real fallout was our business died. To give you an idea, in 1966, the volume your Papu did out of Union Avenue, out of 40,000 square feet, was $6 million.
Right.
Now, I went online, and I didn't know you were going to ask me this question, but you can go online and get the real number. $6 million in 1966 is worth how much today? And it was this humongous amount, like 150, 160 million dollars in volume. And I was amazed, just absolutely amazed. Now, the prices of TV sets have fallen, of coats and dresses have risen, as have toasters and toys and all sorts of things and lawnmowers, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
And that really spelled the end of Lampus Company. We just wouldn't recognize it at the time. We had a store in Raleigh Hills that did okay, but we couldn't do both. And so when I got out of college, I ran the downtown, called it the Nike outlet address, until the mid-'70s, and then we turned it into mini storage warehouse. So, that was the dream of your dad and your Uncle Dean and I. We would run Lampus Company. And that was part of the speech. Divided, you can be broken together, no one can break you. Dad was talking about the store. We were going to run the store someday, and we darn well better get along. There was no store to run when we got old enough.
That would have been fun to work in that. That would have been fun to work in that.
Yeah, it would have. We'd screamed and yelled but just like we always did, we'd scream and yell and get it done.